Kai finds a small rock cave for shelter, hunched inside. Nature seemed to send a warning. Close up on Kai's dusty motorbike, parked upright at the forest edge. No trace of Kai was ever found. Then the drone reveals the mouth of heaven itself, Tucson Canyon. And then the chilling final frame captured by his handheld camera. A brief, intense burst of static. But his camera also captured this. A selfie, Kai's face dominating the frame. To understand the end, we go back. Kai, on his motorbike, flowing with the winding roads of Ma Pilengpak, a low-angle shot. His motorbike wheel smoothly navigating a sharp hairpin turn. And he found
this is it, the moment we've all been waiting
Kai,
for.
Beaming, talking to his
feel
helmet
the energy
cam.
out here, right?
You guys will not believe this view. The drone soars higher, showing the tiny ribbon of road against the colossal undulating mountain ranges. Cut to a roadside cafe.
The old
Kai, curious,
whisper
engaging
of
an
things
age-long
best
elder.
left undisturbed, young one.
Close
They
up on the
came from
elder's
over
gnarled
there,
hand,
from
pointing
the mist.
vaguely into the distance. A legend of the echo. Over Kai's shoulder, his notebook, sketching the canyon. They say if you shout a secret into the mouth of heaven. Kai's face, focused, eyes wide, listening intently to the elder's words. A beautiful drone shot, gliding over a field of vibrant pinkish-purple buckwheat flowers. Kai, wandering through the ancient stone courtyard of the Vuong family mansion. A new challenge. A close-up on an old, intricately carved wooden door. Dragon motifs hidden by moss. Drone circling Lung Hu flagpole. The Vietnamese flag, snapping in the wind. Kai stands on the flagpole summit, looking through binoculars at distant mountains. It had become a quest. Time-lapse, twilight descending over Pho Cao village, the traditional yin-yang roofs fading into indigo. Close-up on a paper map, Kai's finger moves, stopping on an unmarked area. Many warned him of the danger. A small village. An old woman waves her hand, shaking her head as Kai approaches. Drone shot following the turquoise No Quay River winding at the base of the pass. But the resistance only fueled his resolve. Dashcam footage. The road narrows, becoming rougher, bumpier. He drove onto a road not on any FPV drone shot, flying swiftly through a tiny cave mouth. A journey into the unknown. Kai stops his bike by a sheer cliff, gazing into the abyss. He believed he was facing nature. Close up on Kai's phone compass, spinning wildly. But perhaps he was facing something else. Drone ascends slowly, showing Kai as a tiny speck amidst the wild mountains. Solitude began to engulf him. Inside a rock forest, sharp cat-ear rocks jut upwards. Here, even the ground fights against you. Close up on a delicate white wildflower emerging from a rock crevice. Beauty and danger always walk hand in hand.
Okay, checking in.
Selfie shot. Kai's
Something's
face,
definitely off
eyes
here.
wide, jaw set,
The
a
readings
faint
are all over
tension
the place.
visible in his muscles. Drone tracks along a treacherous, wheel-width trail on a mountain slope. The path to the mouth of heaven was not for vehicles. Low-angle shot of Kai, walking, his heavy backpack visibly weighing him down. Close up on Kai's water bottle, only a few drops left. An unplanned pilgrimage. Time-lapse of dark clouds rapidly sweeping across the sky, obscuring the sun, and the weather began to turn. Kai finds a small rock cave for shelter, hunched inside. Nature seemed to send a warning. Rain ceases. The drone ascends from the cave, revealing a breathtaking double rainbow over the valley. Over Kai's shoulder, a majestic, natural stone archway, like a gateway. Finally, he found it. Close up. Ancient, moss-covered symbols carved into the stone archway. Traces of a forgotten culture. Kai steps through the archway. The camera pans to reveal a small, isolated valley, oddly still. Drone spirals up, showing the valley completely encircled by sheer vertical cliffs. A natural prison. Close up on a colossal ancient tree at the valley's center, roots gripping giant rocks, the heart of the ritual. Kai sets his backpack down at the tree's base, taking out his camera and tripod. He prepared for his performance. Time-lapse sunset over the mountain peaks, plunging the valley into indigo shadows. Close up. Kai switches on his flashlight, the beam rapidly sweeping across tree trunks. Kai setting up his tripod on a rocky outcrop, aiming it at the abyss. Between light and dark. From the tripod's perspective, Kai steps onto the outcrop, back to camera, facing the void. Handheld close-up on Kai's face. Eyes wide, mouth slightly open, facial muscles tense. Ultra-wide shot from behind Kai. A tiny silhouette on the outcrop, facing the endless abyss. Close-up on Kai's lips, moving subtly, forming silent words. Kai raises his head, mouth open wide. And then, he screams. A powerful, sudden vocalization. Static shot from the tripod camera. Kai stands motionless on the rock outcrop. Lose up on Kai's face. Eyes wide, head tilted, facial muscles tense. Wide shot, panning slowly across the dark abyss. 5 seconds. Close-up on Kai's eyes. His pupils rapidly dilate. He heard something. From behind Kai, he slowly turns his head, then his body, towards the tripod. Not an echo. Close-up on Kai's face, eyes wide, mouth slightly agape, facial muscles tense. But an answer. Kai rapidly spins around, facing the abyss. His mouth opens wide, and a powerful vocalization begins. From the tripod camera, a sudden, powerful gust of wind violently lifts and carries away leaves. Close up, the tripod-mounted camera shakes violently, its metal components grinding loudly. Something was awakened. Kai rapidly recoils, taking quick backward steps away from the rock outcrop. His arms pull inwards. Close-up on Kai's eyes, wide, pupils dilated, fixed on the abyss's darkness. Kai rapidly turns and runs towards the ancient tree, his breathing shallow and quick. Handheld POV from Kai. His hands move quickly and forcefully, grabbing his backpack and tripod. Kai runs at high speed towards the stone archway, then abruptly stops with a sudden, forceful halt. Over Kai's shoulder, through the stone archway, a tall, slender, pitch-black figure stands motionless, blocking the exit. Close-up on Kai's face, eyes wide, pupils dilated, mouth slightly agape, facial muscles tense. Kai rapidly spins his body around, then runs with quick, forceful steps back towards the abyss. From the discarded tripod camera, Kai runs rapidly away. The loud, sustained howling sound of wind. Handheld POV from Kai. The camera rapidly tilts downwards, focusing on the dark, deep abyss. Kai rapidly turns his body, eyes scanning the area around the stone archway. The echo entity is gone. Close up on Kai's eyes, rapidly darting, pupils dilated. No, it was just playing. Kai's body jerks rapidly, spinning around. His eyes are wide and fixed on the empty space. Handheld POV. The camera rapidly pans horizontally towards the opposite cliff face, shaking slightly. The screen displays severe digital static and distortion, breaking into horizontal lines. The screen is completely black. but the audio recorder kept running for another 7 seconds. The screen is black. We amplified and filtered the audio. The strong, sustained howling sound of wind. The screen is black. The first second, we heard Kai's breathing. The screen is black. The third second, a single footstep, not his. The distinct, heavy, rhythmic sound of a single foot. The screen is black. The fifth second, Kai vocalized. A powerful, sudden human vocalization of the screen is black. And the very last second, the sudden, profound dampening of all ambient environmentals. The screen is black. We heard this. A distorted, non-human whisper reverberates from a distant origin, uttering, drone camera pointed directly downwards, showing rugged, sharp, cat-ear rocks. Rescue teams found the drone the next day. Close up, the white drone, lying overturned, propeller snapped, on a rock pinnacle. Drone ascends, revealing a vast search area. They searched for weeks. The distinct crackling sound of a rescue close-up on Kai's dusty motorbike, parked upright at the forest edge. No trace of Kai was ever found. Inside a film editing room, a hand clicking rapidly on video files on a computer screen. He vanished. Close-up on the computer screen, displaying the drone's static GPS log file. A hand moves the mouse, rapidly zooming in on the final GPS data entries. The close-up on the computer screen, numbers for coordinates and altitude changing rapidly. For the last 10 seconds, it flew. The screen displays a 3D canyon model, a red line impacting a cliff face, flying directly into the cliff. Close-up, the red flight path going straight through the 3D cliff model, continuing beyond. Tucson Canyon, drone pulling back slowly through thick fog. Some say Kai slipped. A small village, villagers performing routine daily tasks, murmuring conversations and occasional light laughter. A small temple, thick plumes of incense smoke rising. But the elders here, they believe something different. Close up on the weathered face of an elderly Hmong man, his dark eyes fixed. They believe, drone flying slowly over Tucson Canyon at sunset, that Kai didn't vanish. The soft, continued drone flies closer to a cliff face, revealing a dark, recessed hollow. He simply went home. Close up on the dark, recessed hollow within the cliff face. It remains still and unmoving. The screen is completely black. After 5 seconds of profound sound dampening, a very faint,